Hello everybody, welcome to the Guitar Fork. The Guitar Fork is the place for all the guitarists who are the maniacs rather of the gear than of playing on it. No, why I'm saying that, it's like, it is a place for guys who are interested in the guitar, but there is no lessons on my channel, because I believe that I cannot play the guitar really. But I'm the maniac of the gear. I like to collect amplifiers, I like to collect effects, I like to tweak them, I like to connect them, I like to play on the different guitars the same things and checking where's the differences in sound. So this is the aim of this channel. If you're looking for lessons, go somewhere else. If you're looking for the gear stuff, if you're looking for reviews, if you're looking for how to connect the stuff one to another, come to me. Today we're gonna check out Marshall JOYO JaCkMan. JOYO JaCkMan stands for JCM. As you can see, the letters JCM are a little bit bigger, and actually it is an amplifier which is simulating the sound of the real thing with the golden panel from Britain, made already in Milton Keynes and Vietnam. JOYO is a Chinese company on the market, I think something around like 10 years now. They developing themselves very well, and actually they started with some stuff like copying the other effects, like, you know, going from the inspiration of the other effects. Now they go into their own stuff. They really like going huge, and I think in 5 years they're gonna be one of the most recognizable brand in the world, because they really go in very well. So I'm proud to work with JOYO in some way. Actually, JOYO is doing 6 of those amplifiers. They called banTamPs. Different colors, different sounds. You can find like sounds inspired by Orange, by Mesa Boogie, by 51 or 5150. Then you get, of course, Blues Junior. You get that one, and you get Vox as well. So there's like 6 small amps which are imitating, which are inspired by the sounds of the most recognized amplifiers in the world. 20 watts, so small amplifier. I wouldn't recommend it for playing huge gigs, but in a studio they will work very well. As well, if you got it like mic'd with some microphone and connected to the bigger cabinet, and then you got some monitors, or either in the ear or on the floor, then you can make it a little bit louder on the monitor, and actually probably you got this dynamic when you can play. I didn't check it on the rehearsal, I didn't check it like that, but that's my assumption. For me, 20 watts will be a little bit too less to play with a good drummer. But anyway, like I said, for home use, for studio recording, for some small gigs when you got it mic'd, beautiful solution. The amplifier has many nice features. Of course, we get clean channel and overdrive channel. Then, which is very important, we got effect loops here, so you can connect your modulation, delay, and everything like that. You got headphone output, so you can practice without the speaker on the home basis, and actually you can practice like that. Then you got the speaker, which is minimum 8 ohms, and then you got this beautiful antenna here, so you can receive BBC channels, and actually you can watch telly on it. No, you can connect it to Bluetooth. You can connect your laptop, you can connect your iPad, you can connect your smartphone with Bluetooth to it, then use internet or your own backing tracks, and practice. when you got it connected with the speaker, you hear the backing track and you're playing through the speaker. Of course, there is a limitation of the guitar speaker, which is cut in the frequencies, so there is some limitations from the audio. It's not like hi-fi, but still very good for practicing, and still you can hear everything. You balance the levels of the backing tracks and the amplifier. You just balance the level of the backing track on your phone or whatever, and then here, of course, you got all the knobs which are balancing the level of your playing. When you're using headphones, you got everything you need. You got backing tracks in your ears, you got your guitar in your ears, and you're not annoying your neighbors, your wife, your girlfriend, your mom. Your dad is not gonna smash the guitar on the floor. So what do you want more? The more you need is the good sound coming out of it. And is it playing with a good sound? Well, is it playing like Marshall? Well, yes, it does play like Marshall. Of course, it's not the Valve Old Plexi, it's not the proper JCM 800. So don't go into this path. It's a small amplifier for like not professional users, which is imitating the sound, but it is doing it in a very, very good way. When I connected it, my Marshall JCM 2000 TSL60 was broken, so I switched the cabinet I usually use for this amplifier, and I switch it into this amplifier, and I was amazed with how it sounds on the distortion mode. So on the overdrive channel, I was amazed how it sounds. I couldn't believe what I can hear, really, because I was expecting some tiny wicky-wacky sound, which is common for this type of amplifiers, without the low end, without the headroom. Surprisingly, lots of headroom, lots of nice low end, lots of good dynamic sound. Probably I could be even fooled that it's the real thing if I don't know what I'm playing. So I would I know Marshall. Marshall is one of my favorite amplifiers in the world. Recently I love Mesa Boogie single rectifier, but don't say it. But anyway, like I said, probably I would be like surprised if someone blindfolded me. I would be like, well, I play Marshall now, so that's how it is. Lots of gain, of course from the crunchy sounds, almost clean, up to proper high gain, good metal sounds and good stuff for soloing and good riffing. Very good equalization. So already this amplifier is already playing with a very good sound, and this EQ here, which is only one knob, so of course you got it more low, more high. It's sensitive. It's changed the tone, but actually it does it in a way that it's not going from, you know, the muddy sound from the bottom of the Thames River to the sands of Sahara, when you can only hear the sulfates out of it. So it's not going like that. It's very well biased. So actually it's already good sound, which you just adjust for your needs. And if you need to, you know, like hear yourself a little bit more because the bass is playing, then you add a little bit more of the tone, and actually then, you know, like high notes and everything like that. The thing is loud. So the volume, when you put it like on the top of it, it is loud. So I didn't even use it like that because it was distorting my my microphone. So I use it up to a little bit more than half of the way, and it was loud. I didn't use any attenuators for it, so it was loud. So overdrive channel, beautiful. When you go into clean, JOYO was really trying to imitate how it is, and it does imitate Marshall. For me, Marshall is not so good on a clean channel. I know the Marshall is like a copy of old Fenders. It's converting American standards to British standards in 1960s. But Fenders are always better with the clean sound than Marshall was. So even with my Marshalls, I'm never happy with the clean sound. It's always a little bit too flat, let's say, for me. I'm not a big fan. And here it is quite similar. So they did go into the path to simulate how the thing is. So if someone likes the way Marshall plays on clean channel, they have it here as well. It's not a bad sound, but it's not one of my favorite sounds. So I was amazed by the overdrive channel, which is really good and surprisingly very nice tone. When you go like with a low gain, you got this crunchy cleanish sound, which is beautiful as well. And then on the clean channel, I needed to adjust gain up to the top of it, like to the end of the scale, a little bit less than that, to make it play, to make it being responsive, to make it having this dynamic which is needed. And when you go like a little bit less with the gain on the clean channel, it's not the best option. So like I'm saying, beautiful thing to play crunchy and overdrive and high, almost high gain tones. Like, you know, you don't need anything more. With the clean channel, maybe you need some compressor to it, maybe you need something like harmonic enhancer to make it playable. So maybe you need a little bit more push from the humbuckers and from the single coil. So I wasn't so amazed. It's not a bad sound. It's still a good sound. You can still try to find something which is gonna satisfy you, but still comparing how it's on the overdrive and how it's on the clean. Overdrive is here beautiful. Probably maybe you need, for the clean mode, you need another JOYO, which is Blue J, from what I remember, Blues Junior, which is a copy of Fender clean channel. Maybe that's gonna do the job. So you're just switching between the amps. It's not very expensive actually. It's something around £100, a little bit more than that, maybe like £130. So it's not so bad for 20 watts amplifier, which got Bluetooth effects loop, a headphone and 2 channels, and actually which is playable. This one, I can tell you, was bought from NAMM, from the like guitar show NAMM, and someone paid for it because I just had it for 2 days from my mate's mate. Someone paid for it $50, including $50, including such a bag, because you can optionally buy bag for it like this, like a carrier bag, which is made of some. It is elastic, but still like quite strong. So you can keep it here, and you can take it for a gig. It's quite good for it. Looks good as well. You look like a professional photographer. If there is no JOYO logo, then you can save it. You got some Canon or Nikon camera inside of it, and you're taking photos of nice girls for free. Anyway, it is a good amplifier. You can hear my tests, me playing. You can hear it with many guitars. You can hear it in every single mode you can imagine. You got P90s, you got single coils, you got humbuckers, you got active humbuckers, you got overdrive channel, you got the clean channel, you got it looped. I mean, in the loop, you have this JOYO D seat. delay. I used as well for a while. I used the Bluetooth mode with some backing track. You can see the phone playing the backing track, so you know where the backing track is coming from. Thank you guys for those beautiful backing tracks. So they're really good. The test is recorded with Shure SM57. The test is recorded on Marshall cabinet 1960 with G12 T75 selection speaker. So proper stuff. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. If you're looking for some small amplifier, it's really small, as you can see, comparing to the standard effect. It's really small thing. If you're looking for the small amplifier playing like Marshall, and you cannot afford Marshall, or you're gonna go for something else, or for the transportation purposes you need something like this, I recommend this JOYO. Will be good for you. 2 or 3 of them with some switcher, maybe even better, because then you can go with different sound. To be honest with you, I was quite skeptic when I was trying it, and I'm surprised how good it is. So good stuff for the price. I will be happy to make some more of them, because like I said, there's 6 of those JOYOs, and actually I would like to make tests and check how good they are. I know the guys from JOYO Audio UK, and they are amazed with those amplifiers. They're saying they're really good, and David told me, like, you know, if you check it, you're not gonna regret it, and that's how it is. I'm not regretting checking it. So check it out now, me playing. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, of course, leave the thumb up. If you don't like the video, go fuck yourself. If you like my channel, of course, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell next to it, so then you will know when the new videos come in. Bye.